Alright, hello you guys. ¿Cómo están? I hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday. So today we're gonna be making some cheesecake shooters. Alright, and they're super easy to make. What I like about them is that they're light and not super sweet, and they're just very refreshing. And I will leave the ingredients and all of that in the description once we're done, or I'll upload it to my Instagram later on today. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with our crumbs. So the cheesecake shooters have like crumbs at the bottom. And one more thing, if you are watching this coming across my channel, this is a live video, so there's no editing or anything. Okay, just want to remind you, because then I get people like, you talk too much. But this is kind of more of a step by step and in real time. Okay, so hi. So you have two options. You can either buy your graham cracker crumbs like this, okay, and then you can just use your food processor to chop them up, or you can buy them already in crumbs like this. So these you can find at Walmart or Food for Less. I'm not sure where else. I heard 99 cents store carries them out also here and there. So this or that. Okay, so I already have, you're gonna need 1 cup. Okay, so I'm making a very small amount because I don't need so many, but you can definitely double this recipe with no problem, with no issue. So if you want to make more, then just double the recipe. Okay, so I have 1 cup of the crumbs in here. So have them in a bowl, and then you're gonna add some sugar. Okay, so this is granulated sugar. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons. So it's 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. You're gonna taste it once we add the butter. You can taste it, and if it's not sweet enough for you, you can go ahead and add more sugar, like another extra tablespoon. So I put 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna do a sprinkle of cinnamon. This is optional. I feel like it just gives it a little bit of flavor. So I just sprinkled some on. Okay, we're gonna give that a mix. Okay, you don't want to make the crumbs too sweet because the cheesecake, the filling is already gonna be a little bit on the sweet side, plus the fruit on top. So you want to keep this light. So don't make it too sweet. But like I said, if 2 tablespoons is not sweet enough for you, go ahead and add an extra tablespoon. Okay, so I have some melted butter. Okay, so this is melted butter in here. This is 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I use unsalted butter mostly for all the stuff that I bake. So this is unsalted, okay? So I'm just gonna dump it in there. Okay, and we're gonna give that a mix. Okay. All right. We're just looking for the wet sand type of look. I am literally surrounded by so many things. Alright, so it looks like that. It kind of looks like, wettish. Kind of, not super. You don't want so much butter in there. It's just going to be too buttery. So you just want, so if I go in there and press it, it literally just stays there. You see that it makes an indentation? That's kind of what you want. Okay? So don't add too much butter. Okay, so I'm going to repeat what I said. 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Unsalted is better. And a pinch of cinnamon. Okay, so at this point, you would go in there and taste it and be like, you know what, I feel like it needs a little bit more sugar. So at this point, you can do that. No problem there. You just add more and then just mix it. Okay, so we have our crumbs ready. That was it. I'm going to try to move some stuff around because or else I look like a lady that has stuff everywhere. Okay, so we're going to move on to our filling. Okay, so I have a bowl here. So for a filling, it's going to be cream cheese, obviously, because we're making cheesecake. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 block of an 8 ounce. Okay, so you want to have this soften up. Okay, not super soft, you guys. This is, not like, melting already. Just soft, okay? Because if it's super melty, it's not going to come out thick. You kind of want it thick, okay? So I'm going to open this up. Why can I never get a good cut across this? Okay, so cream cheese is in there. Okay, the next step, we're gonna be adding some powdered sugar. Alright, so I have my powdered sugar in here. Of course I can't open it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to do half a cup of powdered sugar. Okay? So half a cup. So what I have here is a whole cup, so I'm just going to cut this. Alright, just like that. Alright, so half a cup. I'm going to close this up. We don't need it anymore. Alright. Okay. We're going to be adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So a teaspoon. Alright, and we're going to give this a mix. Okay? So with a dandy hand mixer or a stand mixer, I'm going to go in there and blend everything in. I always get asked where these bowls are from. I got these bowls at Big Lots. I heard that Home Goods and like TJ Maxx sometimes carry them. But honestly, I liked them. Hi everyone. I like them because they I can melt chocolate in here really good without having any issues. And then I like it because it has this handle, so when I do stuff like this, it gives me like a grip and I can really get in there. Okay. So that's done. We don't need the hand mixer anymore, so it looks like this. Okay, everything is blended in. Let me make sure that I didn't forget anything before we move on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Because lately I've been off on my recipes. I'm like, oh crap. Okay, I'm good. Just wanted to double check. So the next step, you can definitely use your filling like this, but it's gonna be a little bit on the sweet side. So to make it a little bit on the light side, something that you know you can eat it all, that type of dessert type, you want to add Cool Whip in there. So Cool Whip, it's thawed out. Like I said, if you want to use like heavy whipping cream, if you don't like using Cool Whip, you want to make it you know, from zero, you can do your heavy whipping cream, you know, with the hand mixer or the stand mixer and make it come out like, you know, thick and creamy. You can do that. So we're going to be using, for an 8 ounce, I'm going to be using half. So we already used some here. You guys can see that. I'm only going to be using half of the container. Okay, so half. So I'm just going to use half of it. Alright, so I left some in there. Okay. And we're just going to combine this really, really good. Okay, so we're going to fold it in. We don't need the hand mixer anymore. Because if we use a hand mixer, it's the Cool Whip is just going to like come down. So you just want to mix that in. And this will give you like a fluffy texture and a light flavor. Okay. So we're just giving that a mix. Make sure we incorporate all the Cool Whip. Alright. So it's thick. Okay. So if you want it more like liquidy, then don't add the Cool Whip. Just add the filling we did first, but it's gonna be a little sweet. Alright, once I feel that kind of all incorporated, My headband is from an Etsy shop. I have shared it on my Instagram before, but you know what? I will leave it in the description. Her Etsy shop. I know she's closed right now. I think she's helping with like, I'm not sure what she's making for like nurses and stuff. So she's closed right now. But I really love these headbands because I can't feel them. You know, like when you wear headbands a lot, they're like your head hurts after a while. These I forget that I have them on. So I love them. I have many colors. I love them. So I'll leave them in the description. So just come after, like maybe later tonight, you'll find the Etsy shop. Okay, so once I have my frosting there, okay, super light and it's just thick. I saw a question of, can we use this for frosting, like frosting cupcakes? It's not gonna hold super well to frost like cupcakes and stuff. The Cool Whip, it doesn't hold very well. So I don't really suggest it. I'm using this to just, you know, kind of like a shooter where it's just going to sit somewhere and doesn't need to stay, you know, a certain way. Like if you do like a cupcake, the swirl, it's just going to come down after a while. So this is perfect because it's just going to sit somewhere in a cup. So yeah. If you want to use like a frosting, it definitely has to have like more powdered sugar and incorporate some type of butter in there. Okay. So we have our crumbs done and we have our filling done, okay? So we're gonna move on to our fruit. So you're gonna put in whatever fruit you want. So you can just do strawberries, you can do just a strawberry filling, like from scratch and all of that. You can put fresh fruit on top. So what I have is some mango. So the mango, it is not fresh, it's from a can. This is it right here, mango, diced mango. And I literally just took off the juice from here and just used the fruit. I like it. It tastes like mango. It's sweet. So I like it. And then we have some fresh strawberries here. So put whatever you want. You can do your own filling. You know what I mean? It's like cook your strawberries in sugar, cornstarch, all that stuff. Have like a, you know, a filling. So something you can top your cheesecake shooters with. Any type of, you know, like blueberry, raspberry, that kind of stuff. Or you can just use fresh fruit. So up to you. Definitely fresh fruit would be easier. So I have my strawberries washed already, and I'm just gonna cut them up in small pieces. Okay. And we'll see right now how many I make. Okay. So why I do this, we can talk about the cups for the shooter. So there's different cups out there. If you want to do this for, you know, to sell, or even like if you're gonna do this for your own family, I think 3-ounce cups is the perfect size. They're small. They might look super tiny to you, but honestly, when you have like a bunch of desserts on a table, like when they're already cake pops and, you know, a bunch of stuff, that's the perfect size because it's like the perfect like amount of sweetness that someone needs. If you're doing this for like your family dessert, that's all they're going to have, then maybe go with the bigger cups. But 3-ounce cups, it's like perfect to sell. Plus you don't have to charge so much because they're, you know, tiny. If you're gonna go bigger, you're gonna use more products, and your filling's gonna go fast. So okay, so I'm done here. One more. Okay. So we have our fruits ready here. Okay. So now let's move on to the cup. So let me show you. These are 5-ounce. These are 5 ounces. Okay, so that's the size. And I know it looks tiny there. It looks like, well, that's kind of perfect, like, you know, and it is, but it's a lot. Like to sell to someone that's gonna have a lot of desserts, it's gonna go to waste. Okay, so if you're trying to sell these, go smaller. Okay, so these are 5 ounces. If you are interested in this is, you know what, this is kind of what I want, then 5 ounces is the cup for you. What we're going to be using today is 3-ounce cups. So these are tiny. They're longer and thinner. Okay, so let me compare both. So this one's taller and skinnier, and this one's fatter. Okay, so up to you. What I like about these didn't come, I'm not sure if they have on Amazon, but these come with lids. So, which is perfect, and I love them. And they literally just, you know, they close up. So perfect for you to sell to your customers and give them to them like this, you know, covered up. And you would just have to buy the spoons separately because they don't come with spoons. Okay, so I'm gonna take some out. And you guys, I don't sell shooters. I don't sell them. I think they're delicious and they look very pretty. And they have become a thing. Like now it's like people do ask for them. So I actually had someone ask for a gelatina for Jello. The ones that I've done live, the mango Jello and the strawberries and cream. And I said, well, they're not on my menu, but I can do them. So maybe I'll start selling them. Maybe, I don't know. So I don't know how much you would sell them for. I haven't done the math or anything like that. So right now we'll see how many I get, so you guys get an idea of how many you can do with a 3 ounce with what we're doing here. And you can double it or triple it, whatever you want. I'm not sure how many came in here. Oh, actually, I do. 3 ounce. There are 40 of them. 40 of them, and they came with the lids. That's all. No plastic spoons. So 40 of them. I think I paid $15. And I know some of you guys are gonna say you can find them cheaper somewhere else. I'm an Amazon shopper. If I can get them to my door in 2 days, or I know nowadays not 2 days, but I'll rather just pay instead of me going to stores and trying to find it the cheaper price. But yeah, I'll leave the link for you guys, and you guys can check them out. And then if you guys find a better deal, let us know. Okay, so let me get a spoon because I didn't grab one. Alright. So you're going to go in there with your crumbs. So you have 2 ways of doing this. So it's going to be up to you. You can do literally like crumbs and then just the filling, like literally the filling all the way to the top, and then just do the fruit on top. I'll do one of those, but I liked when it's kind of layered. Most shooters, when I see them online, it's literally the crumbs, a lot of filling, and then the fruit on top just sitting on top. But when I eat something like that, I feel like there's a lot of filling and not enough fruit. It's a lot of like just sweetness in my mouth. So I like to kind of layer the fruit in between so there's fruit going on. Okay, so I will do both, and you can decide what you like best. So you're literally gonna grab some and just pour it in there. Okay. So I'm gonna fill some up, even though I'm probably not gonna use all of these cups, but I kind of want to give you an idea how much it kind of fills, because I know you guys are, well, how much is that gonna give me? So, oh crap, just dropped it. And don't be super stingy with it, because there's gonna be a lot of filling. You want crumbs in there, okay? So if you want to like literally pack it, you know, fill it up with more. Then go ahead. What I suggest doing is trying it out, and you tasting one, and you see, you know, like, you know what, next time I want to add more crumbs, or you know what, next time less filling, more fruit, because that's what I did. Okay, I still have a lot in there. Thank you, Sonia. I still have a whole lot in there. So let me do this. Let me start doing here, because I'm not sure how much filling I'm gonna get out of this right here. So you're gonna need a piping bag. This is a tipless one, because my other ones are super big, and I'm like, I don't need a super big one. So I'm gonna use a tipless piping bag. If you don't have one of these, you can use a spoon, but it's much cleaner to use a bag. Okay, so I'm gonna dump that in there. Okay, I still have a little more in there, but I don't want to overfill my bag because then my hands are, it's just going to come out from the top. Alright, so I'm going to do this and just kind of try to bring it down and make a hole. You're going to need a pretty big hole. Alright, so you guys can see that, probably not, but okay. And then I'm gonna do one with, you know, kind of just cheesecake, all, you know, the whole thing. And then alright, so that's what I mean when they do like the whole entire thing and then they just put fruit on top. Kind of something like this. Okay, so you can do that. So what I find is that there's not enough fruit in there. Like, there's a lot of filling and not enough fruit. I like it more fruity. So we're gonna put some on and then do a layer of fruit. Like that. And then do my cheesecake. Okay, and then more fruit on top. So that's the way I like it. We like it here like this, more fruity. So it's gonna be up to you. And I'm making a mess with my fruit. This is not for anyone, okay? We're eating this. It's a YouTube video. Okay, so let me keep going. I want to see how many I get with this filling. Yeah, I think it looks also a little bit more, I don't know, nicer. I don't know. All right. I almost filled it up. I almost forgot what I was doing. I keep dropping my fruit. Alright, so this one is not the way I wanted to because the fruit was supposed to be like all the way here. But you guys get it. So I'm just gonna finish my filling and then we'll see how many I got out of here and you guys can go based off that. So definitely crowns will give you more. Because I'm down to this and I have a little more in there. Alright. Okay, so I have 4 done. So 4 done. So they use up a lot of filling, okay? Let me actually fill my bag up the last one more time, or else I'm gonna have to sit there and try to get all of it out. Oh no! Literally precious filling. Okay, so that's the last. gonna try to bring my filling down. Okay. Alright, you guys, let's finish this up. Right. Alright, we're back in business. Okay. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of them. So I'm probably gonna get like probably 6 out of this recipe. And imagine if you were using the bigger cups, definitely you would only be able to get like 3. So all right. So I literally only have like that much left. So it's not gonna give me enough to make one other one. But let me just do it. I'm gonna just dump everything in here. Alright, and then I'll just add some fruit on top. So alright. So that was my last one. So 6 for sure. So if you want to sell these by the dozen, let's say, then definitely you have to double the filling. So don't double the crumbs though. You'll have enough to finish your 12. Okay? So double the recipe to give you 12. Okay? And these are 3-ounce cups. So and that is it. We're done. So let me try one just because. I probably would have, you know what? Because I did all, like this one had a lot of filling, you'll probably get a good 7. Plus what I dropped there, you'll get like a good 7. But I know it's that 7, it's an odd number. So definitely 6 for sure. And then if you want to sell them by the dozen, just do 2 cream cheese and, you know, everything else double it up. Except the crumbs. The crumbs, 1 cup is enough for 12. Okay, so let me try one. And they definitely taste better once they have sat in the fridge for, you know, some time. Because our cream cheese is not super cold, it's not going to be, you know, super cold. So they'll taste better once they're in the fridge sitting. So let me try one. Let me get some mango in there. Alright, so I have... It's so good. Like, it has the cream cheese, like, cheesecake taste. But it's so light. Like, so light. Like, so refreshing. It's like a good dessert. You can eat the whole thing. Alright? So, I will post the ingredients on my Instagram in the description. I will owe you guys the headband link. I hope you guys give this a try either for Mother's Day, to sell them. Just give them a try. They're super delicious. All right, and happy early Mother's Day to all my mamas out there. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend with your kids, and don't stress a lot and try not to cook. All right, so I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys try this recipe, and I'll see you guys on my Instagram and everywhere else. All right, bye you guys.